What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of the 3829 podcast. If you don't know by now, I'm your host, Trey. And before we even jump into it, make sure y'all hit that like, comment, and that subscribe button. Now, I got Jello back on the pod with me. It's been a minute since he been back on the pod. So make sure y'all give him a warm welcome as I let him holler at y'all one time.
Yo, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Jello. I'm back at its_my_fam. It has been a while, but I'm glad to be back. Got a lot to yap about, so let's get into it, y'all.
All right, y'all. So to go ahead, kick it off, man. I was scrolling earlier and I seen that sadly Deion Sanders was in a battle with cancer, but by the time it had got to us, he had beaten it. Uh, so I do want to say shout out to Deion Sanders. It had been going on, it seemed like, for majority of the summer, if not longer. Because during that press conference, he spoke about, how it was something that he was dealing with during the NFL draft, during while Shador was going through all of that. Why are you smiling, cuz?
What? I can't smile.
I just look over and Cuz is just grinning from ear to ear, like, yes,
It's because
yes,
no.
Shador
It's
fell,
because
Coach Prime got can't like, dang,
no.
Cuz, why are you
It's
like
because
this?
listen, hear me out. It's because I was eating ham when you said we starting, so I was like, I shouldn't eat the ham on camera, but then I was like, I'm gonna do it, and I was like this, and then I went like this, and then just start smiling. But the camera not gonna be
Before
on me. I'm not gonna.
before we start, the they can see you, Cuz.
Oh well,
Before we started, I knew this would be a long episode. I addressed the fact that it would be a long episode,
it's not gonna be a long episode. Keep
but
going. You
we trying to
straight.
push out the episodes before I leave for the B-Day vacation. Shout out my 21st, you feel me, going to NYC. If y'all ain't checked out the solo channel yet, make sure y'all do. Gonna definitely try to get some content for y'all while I'm out there. But back to what we was talking about before Jello was plotting on people's downfall.
I promise I wasn't.
You were. Ooh, excuse me. But like I was saying, Coach Prime battled cancer, was going through it during the NFL draft when we seen Shador fall to the sixth round. Um, and he was unable to, really connect with the team earlier in the offseason, talking about Colorado, but because he was dealing with this thing, he lost about 25 pounds, he said. And this is just something that he dealt with. Now, like I said, he did beat it. And I do want to give a round of applause to Coach Prime for, being able to, you know, beat this. And I just wish him the best going forward. Hopefully, we don't see any issues. A lot of time when people do fight cancer, don't want to put this out in the air, but we do see it come back. But I just want to wish him the best. I feel like now, especially in our community, Coach Prime is somewhat of a hero. If not, definitely is a hero. Being able to do what he did. Where he's done it at. It's not like he was at a USC or Alabama. He went to the smaller name schools and he really brought light to them. You get what I'm saying? Which I feel like that goes a long way for those communities. So I just want to give a shout out to Coach Prime. I'm wishing him the best going forward. You got anything to add on that, cuz?
Not much. I mean, you hit it on the head. Really, going through cancer is hard. Being a celebrity going through it is even harder because, like, you see what happened with Chadwick Boseman, how they acted crazy about him having body changes and stuff. Come to find out, he's going through hard stuff that nobody knew about, cared to even try and find out about. So
No, for real.
yeah. So my condol or not my condolences, but I do definitely sympathize and hope things start to going up and up.
No, for real. But we go ahead and transition, man. Recently, again, I was scrolling, man. I've been scrolling recently, y'all. I see something that says that Glorilla's home was invaded, and the only person to be arrested was Glorilla. That don't make much sense to me.
Don't forget the biggest part of it. Glorilla was in Naptown when her house got invaded.
Exactly.
Shout
Glorilla
out to
was in the
317, y'all.
Hey, if y'all you see the skyline, you see it in here. You don't see much of it, but you see it, man. Shout out to Nat, shout out 3829, and shout out to 3829 podcast, man. But Glorilla was in Indianapolis, not even at her place of residence. But the police do an investigation, and Glorilla's the only one to get arrested. Why was she arrested? Because they found marijuana inside the home. Um, Regardless of if it's a legal state or not, if you're gonna arrest Glorilla, you need to make for damn sure that you got somebody that went in her house to arrest alongside her. Because regardless, why is she the only one that got arrested? You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, y'all more focused on this little marijuana that she had in her house versus trying to get the people that broke into her home. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. And they set the bond at like it was. I think it was 250,000, either 25 or 250, something like that. But she paid it, and then she did flip it. She made the most out of it. She's selling
I
mugshot
mean, yeah,
merchandise and
that's what
stuff.
happened. That's what
Yeah.
happened with most celebrities nowadays, though. You get what I'm saying? They take it and they make the most of it. But regardless, you get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That
Yeah.
situation is ridiculous. There's no reason why. Like if my home was invaded and you feel me, I'm getting arrested. No matter what I got in my home, you get what I'm saying. Unless I got something to make a bomb, whatever, bro. Don't come to me until you got somebody that was in my house. Do you feel me? You can come to me and get me after you find somebody that was in my house. You feel me?
Focus on the wrong thing.
Exactly. 100%. You in here talking about, oh yeah, you got a little bit of marijuana over here. Bro, somebody was just in here. You feel me? Like,
You
I
gotta
ain't
get
trying
that
to hear
security
all that.
system together.
But the security system only do so much. The security system did the job. It got the police there. You feel me? The police got there. The police that ain't doing their job. Hey, man,
Mm-mm.
I
I
ain't want to
need
talk, but man, I'll be honest, man. I
I
just
need
been
a
seeing,
moat. When I get a
nah.
house, I'm getting a moat around it. A whole bunch of water with crocodiles.
What you think
Mm-hmm.
that's gonna do?
It's gonna stop people from coming over. What you mean? Get a little castle, you know.
Cuz no, that ain't gonna stop nothing, cuz. That ain't stopping nothing, cuz.
You should stop the people back in the old days.
Back in the old days, boy, that ain't stopping nothing, boy.
Maybe. But shout out to Glorilla, man. Hard situation to be in, but she definitely made the most of it. She came out of it shining and she's still on top of her game. So
Nah, facts.
big
Nah.
ups.
But man, I wanted to tell y'all this story, man. A story back when Jello was selling, man. If y'all don't
Oh
know,
my
Jello used to be a
God.
salesman, and not an illegal salesman. He used to be an insurance salesman, but not car insurance, not house insurance, and it was a form of life insurance. But it's not the form of life insurance that you used to seeing about. You know what I'm saying? So Jello has sold me some life insurance one day. Or no, let me rephrase this. Let me set the story. Let me set the story. So we at my grandpa's house. It's not 3829. Not 3829, but we at my grandpa's
Was
house.
it?
It's not, no, we was not at 3829. We was on the west side. We was on the west side. We was at my grandpa's house. And pretty much I let Jello know I'm in need of some life insurance. You feel me? I just gotta hit up. I gotta make a play. And I'm in need of some life insurance. So Jello happens to be carrying a policy with him. So I'm like, hey, cuz, you feel me? Can I hold that policy? He let me get the policy off of him. I get
Right.
to I get to my destination. I'm thinking I got full coverage. You get what I'm saying? I'm thinking I'm good. I'm covered.
It don't sound like this in real life. It ain't what happened.
Let me no, no, let me finish. Let me finish. You will get your side. This is my day in court right now, okay? The court of public
All right, let me
opinion.
hear it.
I am putting you on
Let me hear it.
blast right now, okay? You will get your statement, sir. Now, like I was saying, I'm thinking I got full coverage. He told me this a good policy, man. He said that this is the policy I ought to use for myself. You wanna know how? You wanna know how I know he would have used it for himself? Cause he had it for himself. And he was like, you know what, cuz? You need the policy, I'll let you hold on to the policy. So I take the policy, thinking this is a good policy. Thinking this is a good policy, a good life insurance policy. So I get to my destination. I use the policy. I would have been better off not using the policy, knowing that I was going in without a policy. If I would have known I ain't had no insurance, no coverage going in, you feel me? It's like, you know you ain't got no car insurance. You don't drive reckless. You know you're not covered. Meanwhile, I'm thinking I'm covered. So I'm driving reckless as hell. I mean, I'm swerving lanes. I'm a swerve in that
That's
corner.
his
Whoa,
fault,
whoa.
y'all. That's his fault.
No, bro. No, bro. I thought I had Progressive. The policy was progressively getting worse.
Listen, let me put it to y'all this way. You can't get car insurance and then crash your car the next day and be mad that your car got crashed. Because you
I'm
think
not mad that my car got crashed. I'm mad
No,
that my
you
policy didn't cover it. That's what I'm saying. I'm
Listen,
saying that when
problem
I
is
was sold the policy, I was told that this was gonna be
no,
covered in the policy.
no, you can't get an insurance plan and then drive like you in the Fast and Furious movie. You
No,
still got
no,
to
because here's the
drive like
thing.
a
Here's the thing.
responsible
Here's the thing.
driver.
Here's the thing.
You
It's
just
not like I
admitted you was
got the
driving
insurance
reckless.
plan. Listen, it's not
You
like
can't drive reckless.
no. Because in America, I could get the
No.
insurance plan 30 minutes before. I can go get that. I can have got that insurance plan 30 minutes ago and use it right now. And that insurance plan need to be working. You get what I'm saying?
It worked.
It don't matter
worked. You
when
just
I
gotta
got
stay
it,
within the
cuz it don't
balance.
matter
You gotta
how
stay
long
within the
I held
balance.
on to the policy. Maybe you held on to the policy too long. That's probably what the problem was. You
You know
wasn't
what I
using
think it
your
was?
policies enough.
I think you was just doing too much. I
No,
think if you
no,
would have
no.
just
You
deal
wasn't
with,
using
you
your
should have just
policies
been a
enough.
civilian. Be a civilian.
No, you
You know,
wasn't using your policies enough. That's the problem.
the problem is you thought the Progressive made your car indestructible.
No, I
It don't.
knew. No. I
It didn't
thought
make your
with
car
Progressive,
indestructible. You was
I
being
thought
reckless.
I
You
thought
ran a
with
couple red
Progressive,
lights.
I thought with Progressive I could have an
You
accident
hit
and
a
I'd be covered. That's what I thought.
why? Why? That's not what Progressive is for. That's not what
Yes,
Progressive
it
is
is.
for.
Yes, it is.
It
It's
was
supposed to have you
not.
covered. It's supposed to have you covered.
No, you still got to be safe. You still got to make the
No,
right decisions because
no.
that's how you
Progressive,
that's how you
Progressive
end
was
up with
supposed to
crabs in
have
your
me
car.
covered.
That's how you end up with crabs in your car.
Not if you covered properly. Not if your
No.
policy is good. Not if you got a good policy.
People have good policies
You
and
know what?
still
I should
find
have
themselves
known
on
because the
accident.
insurance brand that you quoted me, I ain't never heard of that brand a day in my life. I ain't never heard of that company before. They don't got no
All I know
commercials,
is-
no nothing.
All I know is he say it's my fault, but he's 0 for 2 the
Dude,
past 2 years. He's 0 for 2 the past 2 years.
listen,
Factor
that's with
cap.
no insurance. But guess what? I knew going into it, I ain't have insurance.
Insurance or no insurance, he's making bad moves. Okay, he is
Listen.
he is the worst person to try and insure because he messed up the whole
Listen.
parlay, and then he gonna turn to the insurance company and say, "How dare y'all?"
You ain't asked me about my driving history.
Hey, and I should have did it. I should have did a
You ain't
background
asked
check.
me about my driving history.
I should have did a background check because here we are. This nigga talking about I gave him bad insurance. He a bad driver.
No, okay. But that's
This
why I got
nigga-
insurance that was supposed to cover it. It's not my fault that you didn't do your job
See,
as the insurer.
And you know that
As
insurance
the
companies
insurer.
don't insure bad drivers. And you know that.
No. That's why
And-
my rate was supposed to be a little bit higher. But I was supposed to get what I was paying for, cuz. And I ain't
Well,
get what I paid for.
maybe the premium wasn't so high, but the car that you was working with just wasn't good enough. That's number one. and the
Time
car
out,
not
time
working too
out, time
good,
out, time out,
that's a
time out,
driver
time out,
issue.
time
That
out,
is
time out.
solely a
Ain't
driver
nothing wrong with
issue.
my vehicle, okay? Okay. Okay, we got the
Hey, that's a
2025
driver
fresh off
issue.
the lot, okay?
No, nigga, that's 1997. Okay, that's
Nah, brother,
1973.
nah,
It was from
brother,
the old
nah,
school
brother.
rims on
That's
it,
when your
baby.
insurance policy was from was 1997,
No,
okay? That's why
because
that mug
my
gets
insurance
spoofed.
policy was top of the
No, no,
line,
no,
nigga. That was
no, no. I
2025,
pulled that
fresh
in
off the
policy out.
press.
I pulled that policy out and it turned to dust.
No, it wasn't. It
Yeah.
wasn't. It wasn't the policy. It was the car that turned to
That was the
dust.
first time I found a dry policy in my life.
Hey, here's the problem. The operator of the vehicle
No,
didn't know how to
no,
operate the
no, no,
vehicle
no. It
and
was a
tried to
bad
blame the
policy from the front.
policy.
It was a
Nigga
bad
done blew
policy
the
from the
car up.
front. It don't matter. It don't
Nigga
matter
done blew the
because
whole
the
car up.
policy is to. It don't matter how I'm driving. The policy is once I
It
get
does
in an
matter.
accident, I'm supposed to be covered.
No,
It
the
don't
policy
matter
only
what
covers
I'm
so
doing
much,
before the
nigga.
accident, what I did
The
to cause
policy
the
only covers
accident.
so
What
much.
matters is that I'm supposed to be covered. That's what
You
matters.
you were covered until you started doing too much, tried to
What do
be Gabby
you
Douglas,
mean?
and then all of a sudden the policy didn't cover that. You know, you was overextending what your policy covered, and
Well,
and,
you
and it,
didn't. You
it
didn't. You were
oh
supposed to
that
let me know that at the time of purchase.
listen,
I
if
ain't.
you
You
would
ain't
have
put it on my
followed the rules,
receipt. You ain't give me
if you'd have
no.
been a
You ain't give me
civilian,
no terms of
if you would have been a
service.
civilian, you'd have been cool. But listen, you live
You
and you
see, he got
learn.
all this to say after the fact. He wasn't saying none of this when he was selling it to me. None of this was said at the time of purchase.
Listen,
Listen,
but
listen. No,
y'all
no,
want to
because
know
I did
something?
sales for a
I
while.
didn't get a
No, no,
chance.
no, 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 no,
Nigga,
no,
I did
no,
sales too. I ain't get a chance. You
no, no. It's
took your little
5 steps
policy and
to a
sprinted out the door.
conversation. Intro, short story,
Man, where my
short story,
listen,
right?
y'all?
We
He
can
asked for
skip
that
all of that. What's
policy.
the fifth step?
He
Cuz
asked for
what's the
that
fifth
policy
step?
and did,
What is the fifth step? The rehash, cuz you ain't rehash me as to
brother.
what you
I
ain't
didn't get a
rehash me
chance.
on what
Trey,
you ain't rehash me on
Trey,
what I was getting.
factor cap. You got your policy and you dipped, nigga.
Nah,
I was
bro.
watching Hunter x Hunter on the couch, chilling, living my best life. You come to me, ask for that policy. You get your policy, you gone like
So
this.
what it
I said,
sounded like
oh,
was Cuz was watching TV,
hey,
caught
I
up in
was
his
having a
show.
great time.
He said, "Man, you know what? I know I got a policy right here. I don't know if it's a good policy, bad policy. I just know I got a policy. Cuz you do
Nigga
what
ain't
you
had no
doing.
questions.
I'ma get back to my show.
Yeah, you ain't had no questions, no comments, no concerns. Nigga,
That
we
should be a
fine.
problem for you. He like, I'm selling this to him. He ain't
Mm,
asked me about the
listen,
warranty. He ain't asked me about
I
none of
did my
that.
job. I did my job.
No,
You
see,
you should have
you's a
read the
bad
instruction manual
salesman.
before you.
Don't buy
No,
nothing
you're a
from
bad
Jello.
driver.
Don't buy nothing from him, bro, because he don't care about the customer. He don't care about
That's
his
not
customers.
true.
You got
You're
bad
not a
customer service,
customer. You're
bro.
a supervillain. You're a
You got
supervillain.
bad.
You got to
You got bad customer
no.
service.
No, you're a bad customer to service, nigga. You use my policy wrong. You used my policy wrong, nigga. Stick to the rules, okay?
You
You
didn't
supposed to
tell me
use the
what the
policy.
rules was, cause no, I'm gonna take you to court, bro. We
Trey,
already
you've
in the
been
court
using
of public
policies
opinion.
too long. You've been driving cars and using policies too long to not know what the
Actually, I
rules of
ain't
the
too
road
familiar
is,
with
nigga.
policies. You was one of the first policies I had got.
Oh, that's your problem then, nigga. That's what YouTube.com is for, boy.
YouTube,
You gotta
they don't teach you about policies on YouTube.
you gotta go to the right corners of the YouTube. You'll
I
find
don't
it.
want to go
It's
to
on there.
those corners.
Listen, you might
I'm
not
gonna
want.
stay right on
It depends.
3829 podcast. All right.
Yeah, shout out to 3829 podcast, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, all of that. But like I said, man, my policies ain't ever. You feel me? It's the driver. It's the driver because I've never had that happen. I've never experienced that before.
That's
You
because
know, and
you listen. You just in a Honda. I'm in a supercar over here. That's the problem.
nigga, please, you ain't in no supercar, nigga. You
we
in
got
a
the super. We in the supercar over here. Y'all ain't
You're
never
not in a
insured nothing like that.
supercar.
You ain't never
You are not
insured
in a
nothing like the supercar
supercar.
before, man. You ain't never. You in a
What?
Honda. I'm in a Huracan. It's a difference. That's what
You
it
are in
is.
a
I understand it.
2006
Y'all wouldn't
Chevy
listen.
Cruze, nigga.
Listen. That company wasn't built to insure somebody like me. I get it now. I get it. I get it.
Nigga, you're not even a car. You're a bicycle. You are
I
gonna be
get it, bro.
an electric
I get
scooter,
it. I
nigga.
get it, bro. It was made for the Hondas, not the Huracans. I
It
understand it
wasn't
now,
made for no
cuz.
Hondas, nigga. It was
Hey,
one
hey.
size fits all. Every car, every
That's
brand,
the
every company,
problem.
every
That
make,
is the
every model.
problem. That's the
It worked,
problem.
nigga.
Ain't no
Universal.
policy that's made one size fit all gonna fit me, okay?
That's not true, nigga. I don't know who you think you are. Hercules, Hercules, Hercules ass nigga. No, boy. No,
Ain't no
boy. Sit
policy that's
down.
made one size fit all.
Listen, one size fit.
That's
Listen,
like
that
trying to
policy
fit
was
Big Bertha in a small. It ain't gonna work out, cuz.
you're not Big Bertha, nigga. Okay? You talking about Big Bertha. You Norbit, nigga. You Flat Stanley. Be quiet. You are not me.
No.
Yes.
Again, Honda Huracan. It's a difference,
Get
cuz
Big T on the
it
pod. Get
makes
Big
it
T on the
make it
pod. I
listen,
need
it
to.
makes sense, cuz it makes sense. I understand they weren't built to insure a car like
You
mine.
you will never be half the driver that I am. That's just number one.
Hey,
Okay,
listen,
that's
like you
one.
say, it's not the size of the boat, it's the motion in the ocean, guys.
No, I'm talking about
No,
nigga
no,
size,
no.
skill, ability, all of that. Listen, and you know I got road rage too.
He said it's not about the car, it's about the driver.
It's about I got road rage too. So
I'm done. It's all right, bro. It's all right. He said my Honda got a computer in it.
I don't got no Honda.
He said my Honda got a computer in it.
If I was what car am I? I'm an Escalade. I'm an Escalade. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I'm an Escalade all the way. Trey, you laughing, nigga? You a Volkswagen, nigga? You one of the Beatles. That's you.
Honda
Right there.
Huracan. We already done discussed
You're
it.
not no Huracan. Let that
Honda
go.
Huracan, man. Honda Huracan.
I wish I had. I wish I just had a gun that I could shoot all the way to Oklahoma.
Hey,
Just,
cuz.
just one bullet through the air.
It's all right. Like
Talking
I
about you a
said, bro.
Huracan.
That company was not made to insure vehicles like mine.
If you was a Huracan, you was if you was a good driver in a Huracan, no ain't no policy gonna stop you from no bad situation. That's just number one. Cause you can be in a bad situation or you can be close to a bad situation and still take care of yourself if you know how to drive, if you don't watch
It
enough
was
Fast
wet.
and
It was
Furious
wet on the
movies.
road that day, cuz. It was wet on the road that day.
Man, I ain't trying
It
to
was
hear
wet on
none
the
of
road
that.
that day, man. Slippery when wet.
And
That road was
that's the best
slippery.
time, nigga. Listen, do you know my first time the first time I hydroplaned? I didn't do no but chuckle and kept driving.
Well, cuz, but
Okay?
I'm telling you, listen.
Had a
I
good
had
time.
lost all traction that on that road, okay?
Oh, that's your fault. See, you're not a skilled driver. How do we
Mm-mm.
expect you to take care
That's
of a
not my
policy
fault.
good
The
and you can't
Huracan,
even?
bro. It's the Huracan. It couldn't get grip.
The Huracan couldn't get grip
The Huracan,
with
bro.
the
You
with the
know, the
racetrack
Huracan ain't never
tires.
been. Listen, the Huracan ain't never been
Oh
known for
my!
handling, bro. It ain't never been known for handling.
All I know is I'm an Escalade.
It ain't never been known for good
Anybody
traction.
um, don't stop at red lights either. Um, at all. Tell somebody about me, please. You can find me online at it's underscore my underscore fam on Instagram. You can find me at it's underscore my underscore fam on Twitter.
Listen, y'all. Listen, y'all. Y'all want another story time? This one is gonna expose myself. I'm gonna look bad for this one.
Oh my! What is it now?
Sorry, y'all. So, first of all, here's the first mistake, bro. First mistake that was made. This is when I was still with my ex at the time. So she went off to
Which one?
college, and we was still together. That was
Oh,
first mistake. First mistake. Cut. First mistake. First mistake right there. First mistake right there. So me and Jello, she was in state about 2 hours away. So me and Jello hop in the whip. We on the way.
like this.
Jello was
Had
supposed
a
to
good
have
time.
Jello was supposed to have supposed to have him something set up out there as well, but his vehicle doesn't bring in eyes like mine. So
No, it wasn't even. No,
it doesn't draw
pause.
attention like
Wait.
mine.
I never told you this. I never told you this. But what happened? I called her, and
Jello.
she was tired. No. I told her what happened later. Like I told her like the whole thing. She was like, "Oh, you should have. You definitely should have just said something. You could have came over." I was like, "Cause we still talk.
You could have came
Like
over and
actually,
joined the party. You could have came over
like
and
no,
joined the party.
I could have had went over there. I just didn't tell her nothing.
And
Remember?
joined the
Because
party.
I could have actually went over there with her, but it was my fault. I was like, "Oh, you sleep, my bad. You can stay asleep."
Y'all hear the cap,
Biggest
right?
sell of my life.
Y'all hear the cap, right?
What's the cap about, nigga?
Again,
I'm
his
admitting
vehicle
it.
does not bring in listen, if he knew his vehicle was like that, if he knew his vehicle
What are you
was top of the
talking
line, if he
about?
knew he had a top of the line vehicle, it wouldn't have
I'm
been
not
no
gonna
word.
argue
Listen,
who car better. I'm not gonna argue who car better with you, nigga. Like, oh my god. I'm verified. I'm verified. I'm verified. I'm verified. I'm verified. Policy or no policy, I'm verified. Anywho, continue
like I
on with your
said, his
story.
insurance company is
A silly ass story.
not built to cover a
I
vehicle like
finished telling
mine.
the story.
No.
So I
Let me
finished telling
finish.
it.
Let me finish.
Oh,
Let
we
me
get
finish.
down to.
No.
I
So
want to tell it
Jello,
from my perspective. I
no. I
want to tell
want
it
to
from
tell it
my
from.
perspective
Okay,
so
I
bad.
can tell it from yours. You can tell it from your perspective after.
All
Let me
right,
finish telling
go
you my
ahead.
side. So, like I said, we headed down there. I had something set up. Jello's supposed to have something set up, but Jello vehicle is unable to. It wasn't starting for him that night, so I don't know what was going on. The
I hope
engine wasn't
tomorrow I
running.
can come out.
Engine wasn't running that night, but so we get down there. Jello kicking it in the car. I'm upstairs chilling. So you feel me? I do what I do. And I'm telling you this now. This is for anybody that's ever been doing dirt. If you know you doing dirt and you start sleeping a little bit too good, just know that you caught. Just know that you is caught. Listen,
You wasn't even doing dirt though.
listen, when you know you got something questionable and you sleeping a little bit too good, you know you caught, bro. You know you caught. Every time I slept too good, bro, whether it was and getting caught up with a girl or getting caught up by my parents or whatever, if I started to sleep too good and I was doing dirt, I'm caught every time, bro. I don't know what it is about that caught sleep, bro. It hits like no other, yo. Like, cause have you ever woke up caught?
No, I've never woke up called before.
Cause
That's silly.
I'm never
I
waking
gotta
up caught
protect
again.
myself.
Listen, I'm a changed man. Changed man.
He's not a changed man, by the way.
Shut up, cuz I'm a changed man. I'm a
Oh,
changed man,
okay.
but I'm never waking up caught
Yo,
again. But bro, waking up caught, bro, that'd be some of the best sleep of your life. And I don't know why. I don't know why. But like I was
it's the
saying,
calm before
so
the storm.
so I wake up caught. Basically what happened was back in the city, main city, I was working at this restaurant and there was this girl that I work with. We was cool or whatever. And basically, we had got some food, and that was pretty much it. And she seen it. She said thank you for the food, but that was it. Like you feel me? That was pretty much the extension of it. She got mad, was throwing phones, all types of stuff. But that was a wild morning. So then, Jello, I'll let you pick it up from here, as to you know what
The next
happened once I
day,
get back in the car
all right.
and all that.
Well, let's take it back just a little bit. To start the night out, me and Trey was hanging out, right? Just chilling. We in the city. It's whatever. Well, I did have something planned, but me and Trey was like trying to do like different. We was doing different stuff. So by the time I get to this one girl, she's like, "That's already over." So I'm like, "Fuck, Trey, that's cooked." Remember, because we were supposed to go to the bonfire that night, but we ended up not being able to go because it was too late. So then you like, damn near, you want to slide out the city, and I'm like, "Fuck it, I'm down." Now we used to work together. We had to work in the same spot.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, we just got to make sure we get back here by 11, which means we got to leave at 9 because we had
Did
to
we
be at
go
work at
back to work
12.
that night? Because I don't
We
remember.
did, nigga. We drove
No, I
straight.
remember
We
we
drove
drove
straight
back.
to the house. We drove straight to the house, got ready, and then drove straight to work. No
Awesome.
sleep. No, like,
Dang, bro.
so
It wasn't worth
we
it
like
if we being honest.
it was
It
not
was
worth it.
not worth it.
So it's like 11, 12 type. We at the gas station. He like, you want to go? I'm like, fuck it, let's go. So we slide. We out the city. We finally pull up. He like, all right, I'm finna pull up to my girl house. You feel me? Call your play. What's happening? So I call girl. She like, first of all, it damn near was cooked off rip. She hit me with the, why are you calling me? It's two
Exactly.
o'clock in
Your
the morning.
vehicle does not get
I
attention like
said,
that. If you had a
Trey,
vehicle that
shut
was
up.
like that,
I said,
that would have never been the first impression. It would have been like,
Trey,
what's going on?
it's never the case.
What's the
She
issue? Why
was
you
asleep.
calling this late? Is something
She was
wrong?
asleep.
Been checking
She
on
was
you.
asleep. So I no, me and her hadn't talked for a long time. It was just like,
Again, your vehicle ain't
but
like that.
so
If y'all ain't
I
talked
was
for a
like, "Oh,
long
was you
time, my
asleep?"
vehicle, she would have
And
been
she was
missing
like,
my
"Yeah, I
vehicle. You
was
feel me?
asleep." She was like, I was asleep. I was like, I didn't want to talk to her a whole bunch. So I was like, all right, never mind. Left it alone. Now, like I said, after the fact, I did tell her a while after, and she was like, "Oh, well, you should have told me." I was like, "Well, no, for next time, right?" But then, so Trey's like, "All right, I'm gonna pull up to my little, and you just stay in the car." I was like, "Hey, fuck it, we ball." So I'm in the car, right? I'm actually getting the best sleep of my
No
life too. Damn
action.
near. Hold on, hey, I'm getting the best sleep of my life in the backseat of the car. I'm gone. I'm right. Next thing
He
I
can
know,
feel
it's
it too.
morning time. It's morning time. I look up. I see Trey walking to the car. He like this. I'm like, why are you back so early, nigga? He like, man, tell me why I was asleep and I left my phone unlocked or was it you left your phone unlocked or she used your face
No,
ID? Whatever it was. It's like she got into my phone and she started looking through my messages and he was looking at old shit and I don't even talk to that girl no more. But she I was like, damn. So then he like, yeah, man, let's just go. I'm like, well, I wasn't going nowhere else, so fuck it, let's go. So then he drive. It's a 2 hour drive, so he drive about an hour. And he like, yo, I need you to drive so I can go to sleep. I'm like, all right, cool. Soon as I get in the driver's seat, nigga, it start raining down like God coming back. I'm like, no, right? So, and I've driven in rain before at this point, but like, this is a new car. That car did not work. Okay, that car was held together by glue, gum, and prayers. I'm telling you, all it took was one wrong left turn and the car did not work. I got stories about it too. I'm telling you. So I was so scared. I was like, please, please, please. I'm driving at 9 o'clock in the morning in pouring rain. The windows don't work. It's hot as hell. Trey kept you was playing the Kendrick Lamar album and it just kept looping. It just kept looping. It just kept looping. I'm like, I'm not finna keep listening to the same three songs over and over and over and over again. But you was not trying to change that, and you were asleep. I'm like, what are you doing? So then we eventually we get back. We get to the gas station. Remember, because this was the gas station by the house I used to live on. I think it was 30th and Arlington, whatever, like either 21st, 30th, something. And we get to that gas station, and I'm like, I got myself some food. You went and got you some from the gas station, and I'm like, yeah, that's an unfortunate turn of events, buddy. But we gotta go to work. So you drop me off, I get ready, you go back to the house, you get ready, and then we go to work and had to pretend like ain't nothing happened. And we in the spot, we at work, and it's just like, what do you do?
hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie though.
I'm
Them
in a
days, bro, working at Rick's used to be fun as hell, bro. Working at Rick's used to be
just
fun as
being
hell.
just the time when we have no responsibilities at all, and you can go out of town at midnight at 1 o'clock in the morning and not think twice about it.
Nah, facts.
Good times.
That was fun. Hey, but before we hop out of here, man, just because we did just mention Rick, man, Rick's, I want to give it a quick moment of silence to a few people, man. First one is gonna be Art. He passed away few years ago. He worked with us at Rick's. Then I got
Really?
a yeah, he had passed away. Then I wanted to give a moment of silence to Elijah and Rodney Mitchell, man. I went to high school with both of them, played basketball with both of them, man. And sadly, both of those guys have passed away as well. So I just wanted to give a moment of silence to them, man. They had been on my mind a lot recently, you feel me? And I just wanted to, g- give a way to, remember them, show my respects to them, and just let them know that none of them are forgotten. So yeah, let me just give them a quick moment of silence. Cause you got anybody you wanna pay some respects to real quick? Oh wait, also Uncle Red. Definitely want to give a shout out to Uncle Red. Definitely want to give a shout out to Uncle Red. But
And
uh,
Uncle Marvin, if
no,
we're throwing them
definitely,
out there.
definitely Aunt Linda, all of them. But them was just some. No, first there was just some people that didn't happen as recently, but definitely some people that had just been on my mind recently. Wanted to let them know that they definitely wasn't forgotten. Wanted to get their names out there just one more time. So let's get them a quick moment of silence real quick, and then we hit the outro. Facts. I appreciate y'all for participating in that with us, man. And just want to let them know that they are gone, but definitely not forgotten. And with that being said, man, we'll go ahead and get to the outro. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning into another episode. Wasn't trying to make it sadder on for y'all towards the end. Just wanted to let those people know that they may be gone, but definitely not forgotten. Want to give Jello a special thanks for coming on again. And before we get out of here, I'm gonna let y'all holler at him one more time.
Yo, y'all, it was fun talking to y'all. Recounting some of these memories. Trey lied about a whole bunch of stuff, but I still enjoy myself. If y'all want to hit me up, y'all know where I'm at. Instagram at @it's_my_fam. Same thing on Twitter. On Snapchat, I'm a boss though 11. Anything you can find me, hit me up, and yeah, I'm out.